Hello everyone, I am William and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Last time we talked to a tree, caught hypothermia, joined a writer's cult, and finally arrived at the bird place. And today we'll be following Tulin to find out what is causing this blizzard. Of course, first things first is we're going to be doing a lot of traveling in the cold. So I'm going to try to find a cooking pot and make myself some spicy food. Now, of course, ideally we'd get some of these, some of the snow quill set, but unfortunately I haven't been collecting all that many rupees. So secondary goal, I guess, is to try to find some ores or stuff that you could sell for a lot of money. David said there's a guy over about those bonfires, so let's go get hopefully I don't run out of stamina. There's a Wizrobe right there. Normally don't like dealing with Wizrobes because they're just annoying to hit most of the time, but luckily this is an elemental type. So if I hit him with a fire arrow, we should be good. Dang it, I missed. Bullet time because it makes it easier. I have an ice stick. We've reached the bonfires. We've reached the Hebra Trailhead Lodge, and I'm about to run out of cold resistance. Luckily, I prepared a bunch of stuff earlier. Hello. Is one of you Hearth? So that was Hearth? And he told me to find Tulin. Link wants to take the wood. He's taking the wood. So in the lodge, I also found this oil, which says it's good for adding fuel to a fire. Let's see how good. This is clearly a good idea that can only end well. That was anticlimactic. I'm going to try to find a different fire that's not on a hill. Let's try that again. And up. I'll try this again later. The guy in there said to find Tulin. He was up this path by a bonfire. There's also that Skyview tower right there that I'm going to go try and catch. Catch? I don't know if catch is the right word, but whatever. These guys are annoying because if they touch you, you get frozen. So I'm going to try to ignore them and see if that works. No, I've done this wrong. I got a chill shroom. Ow. Okay, no, Link, get up. Link, get up. This was a bad decision on my part. Really running away right now. Apparently the Bokoblins have a charge attack now. I thought he was just running at me. No, that was an attack. Good to know. This time, let's just sneak around the keys this way, rather than provoking the Bokoblins over there. Or just lure them to us immediately and just bap them with a sword. Oh, dear. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem with the ice keys. They will freeze you if you get too close. And getting frozen is kind of annoying. Oh, dang it, they're all here. Okay, really running away. No. You guys can't touch me. Bye. That time went better. Alright, looks like this is the cave we want. We have found the cave where Tulin is. Now to just find him. It's just quite the cavernous cavern. Found some trout. And I found some ore. Let's go. Tulin. Where are you? Hi there. Ow, you're not a friendly, are you? Oh, he just threw a rock at me. How rude. Just trying to go past without getting involved because I do not have the armor or the health to worry about stuff right now. Actually, it doesn't look like he has that particularly a lot of health. Alright, that was significantly easier than I thought it would be. Did that lead anywhere? Led to this place, but can't really get up easily. Maybe we could do the thing to get into Rito Village. I'll use a pine cone to make an updraft. Ah ha ha! Link, grab the wall, please. Hello, Mr. Talus. Or Piblet, I guess. Piblets are fun, because you could just pick them up and throw them. That looks like civilization. So we just came all the way through that cave. And we found the guy Tulin was supposed to be with. And he just said, leave the cave out this way, and then Tulin will be there. This quest feels a lot like just the NPCs tell you to go somewhere, then you go to the place. But I guess there's a lot of exploring around. Oh, hello. I don't think I want to mess with you right now. I'm gonna try to not go fight you right now because I don't want to. Hoping there's another way up the mountain. You know what? Actually, the Skyview Tower is right there. I'm gonna go down there and see if I can find Toronto Peak. Hopefully I can get back up here pretty quickly. But I'd like to be able to see on the map exactly where I'm going. Hello, tower. The Rossbro Pass Skyview Tower. Let's get some map data. And map acquired. Time to head back to where we were going. And there's a thing falling. That's probably going to become important later, and I just don't entirely know how. So I was climbing up the right mountain. It was just I was unsure, and I wanted to get some stuff. Oh, I'm about to run out of stamina. Oh, dang it, I missed. Now, it occurs to me that it might have been easier to just go back into the cave and climb up the way that I climbed up the first time, rather than trying to climb up the edge of the mountain, but whatever. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go do that. I'm gonna go do that instead of messing around over here. There's a shrine over here. Getting the waypoint because I can. The Sahiro Shrine. High five. Let's head back to the tunnel entrance and just go in the way that I came up because that seems to be much easier than trying to just scale the mountain from the outside. I need an updraft here. Right. Fan away. This is very anticlimactic. Well, on to plan B. Of starting a really big campfire. Wow, really? That doesn't work? All right. How about the oil from earlier? Maybe that will work. Are you kidding me? The updraft is preventing stuff from landing. Oh my goodness. Let's try that again. We gotta light this fire. Now let's see what happens if I throw that oil on it. Does this work like the pine cone? Yes, it does. Good to know. And we're there. That was a lot easier than trying to climb up the side of the mountain. One of the issues that I had with Breath of the Wild, and I think that's going to carry over here, is that there's a lot of cold places where you can get a lot of cold food, but not a lot of warm places where you can get warm food. And I guess at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter as long as you have enough, but still. I guess spicy peppers spawn in cold places, so that kind of balances out. It's Tulin! Hello, Tulin. Stupid monster! That rotten monster took my good bow. See? That's the bow napper. He has his bow. He's armed and dangerous. Did you know I can blow a strong gust of wind anywhere I feel like? Well, people tend to not brag about that. Oh my. And gust. Oh. Clearly, there are some learning curves to be had. Sorry about that, Dylan. Where are you going? And gust. I think I may have done it wrong, but luckily we have Ascend. Ascend is kind of weird because it doesn't work always, but it seems to work sometimes. It's very finicky of what surfaces allow Ascend to be on, I guess. This definitely seems like the boss arena we want to get to, but where'd the guy go? He was just here. Oh, there he is. Hello. I need bullet time because I'm not the best shot. And in the face. Well, that was easy. Uh-oh. Now there's more of them, and there's more of them. That's what I'm saying. All right. We've been putting off fighting long enough. Let's get these guys. Can I let me spin. I got shot. Let's try. Oh, we're just starting here again. And the music's not playing. And clearly the devs didn't expect you to die during this. Because there was custom music that was playing and now it's not anymore. It's because now it's just the normal Tulin! This is the jankest fight I've ever been in. That was hysterical. Hey, Tulin, Link! Huh? It's the adults! You were right. It really is important to work as a flock. What is this Thomas the Tank Engine moral of the story thing doing in my T for Teen rated video game? What's going on here? Tulin, Link came out here looking for Princess Zelda. You should go with him and investigate that cloud. You say the princess soared to. I saw Princess Zelda on the Sky Islands near Heber Peak. Let's check there first. Link, Tulin, we're counting on you. Hello. There's nothing to see here, man.
Don't give up.
Oh, I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting that I have no protection because I have low health and the beginning armor. This time, rather than using the silly method of spinning in a circle and hitting them, let's use the more intelligent method of taking this crate and crushing them with it. That did not do nearly as much damage as I expected it to. I'm gonna take this crab and these arrows and flurry rush this guy. Oh, thanks, Tulin. I'd say foes have been sufficiently vanquished. He's down there. I don't want to get down there. All right, we've reached Heber Peak. Tulin, let's go. I get the feeling that this ability was Nintendo's response to the hyperspeed glitches that were found in Breath of the Wild. So like the bullet time bounce and the bomb launch or whatever it was called. Because those were really fun. They were really good for long sideways travel. And they were patched out of this game because we don't like glitches, apparently. And I'm guessing that this ability was Nintendo's response to that, sort of. We are now in the sky, and Tulin's having some issues flying. The Rising Island Chain. I think that will leave me for today. Next time, we traverse the island chain and find out what is the source of this blizzard, and potentially find out more about Princess Zelda. Until then, this has been The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching, and I hope to see you again real soon.